so it's arch day. Oh, there it is. Of dreams. All right, I'm sticking my arm into the depths. Some say I'm living in the moment. I say motion. I ain't got no potion. Guys, we have success.
I'm Carly, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.
We are on our way to Walgreens right now.
White rabbits. Sorry.
That's yeah. Anyway,
You'd have to reference some older
old videos.
Yeah.
Some old videos.
Some Smokies.
Yep.
Smokies.
Anyway,
hiking videos.
We are on our way to Walgreens right now to pick up a topical Benadryl cream of some sort. Try to find something because I am breaking out in hives, and
You're past hives.
Carly says I'm past hives.
Past what most people think of when they think of hives.
Yeah, and my arm is like swollen. I don't know if you can see. My whole arm is swollen. My legs are starting to get swollen because I'm having an allergic reaction to the epoxy resin that I've been using to repair our boat. At first I thought it was just
the fiberglass.
Yeah.
It started at just your hands.
Yeah, it you get those little red bumps from the fiberglass and it's really itchy. But usually that goes away after about a week. Well, this hasn't been going away, and that was over a week ago that I did the major portion of grinding on the fiberglass. And this is starting to spread to areas that weren't exposed to fiberglass.
That initial grinding.
Yeah. And so I started doing some research, and I guess it is a pretty common thing for people to be allergic to epoxy resin. Specifically, a lot of times it's the curing agent of the epoxy resin.
So not really epoxy, but the hardener?
But I think the hardener, yeah. A lot of people, at least online, say that it has to do with uncured, like the hardener stuff. And so it's not so bad once the resin is completely cured to sand it. But if you're messing with uncured or partially cured resin, which I've been doing a lot of resin lately, and I'm, I guess, having an allergic reaction to the epoxy.
Yeah.
system.
So, but is it the epoxy or is it the hardener?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But my whole arms are all broken out.
You'll probably just film them separate, like switches.
Yeah. So anyway, we're headed to Walgreens now.
Do some B-roll of your rash.
Yeah. It itches like crazy. It's like an itchy burn. It's a combination of the two.
So it only sort of feels good to scratch it?
Yeah.
And it sort of burns?
And it also sort of burns. Yep. Yeah, it's miserable. I'm not having fun with it at all. So hopefully this whatever we can find will work. So yeah.
Be something.
Word to all of you
Yep.
people working with epoxy resin. Even if you're not sanding, if you're just applying epoxy resin, you
Suit up.
need to apparently have a suit on. So
Suit up and
yep.
take gappage.
Yep. Don't let it touch your skin at all.
Yep.
So, yeah. Hey everybody, I'm about to start a new project, adding another through hole to our boat so that our toilet can pull water from its own through hole with its own valve instead of pulling water from the through hole that feeds the engine. So I'm going to show you where I'm thinking to put the through hole. Well, what I'm planning on doing, and then I'm going to film the process and everything like that. So let me show you where we're going to put it. All right, this is our bilge right by our head, and down in here you can see we already have a couple of through holes. This one is for the drain for our sinks. This one used to be probably a speed transducer, but it's a 2-inch and it's plastic. It's not, doesn't have the bolts. So putting a valve on that, you run the risk of breaking it. So I'm thinking this right here is the hose that leads from the water intake for the engine that feeds the toilet. So this hose here comes from the galley all the way back here to feed the toilet. And so I'm thinking to put a through hole right over here somewhere, and pull this hose through and connect it to a ball valve through hole over there. It looks like this hose here feeds a saltwater pump, washdown pump near our anchor, but the pump is not hooked up. So not 100% certain on where that goes, and I'm gonna have to trace that at some point. But that, come on, focus. That's where I'm planning on putting it, is down in there. And gonna have to get my 3/4 inch spade bit to drill that hole. I'm gonna go talk it over with Carly, see what she thinks. But that's my plan right now.
I've been sanding, but Brady's about to drill through our boat. So, you know, sanding break to film it. Oh, I look like a football player or something. I'm not entirely sure where in the boat he's gonna come through. So I'll see if I can find that. Clearly, you can see my gabbage. He's about to put a hole in our boat. Drilling a hole in our boat. Hello. Packages. Sweet. I see you!
Well, guys, I forgot to hit record and just finished drilling. So, now you can see our hole down there. What's Carly doing?
I see you! Stick your head down in there. Hi! Right?
Yeah, it's a 3/4 inch piece. So I grabbed my 3/4 inch spade hole creator, spade bit, forgetting that the 3/4, hold on, there's a car. Forgetting that the 3/4 inch was the inside dimension, the outside dimension is 1 inch. So I should have drilled a 1 inch hole. But because I no longer have a place to put my spade bit to center it up correctly.
Will you grab the bit and show us?
Yeah. Normally with spade bits and hole saws, you can put it here and start drilling, and it spins and
it has a center point.
it has a center point. I can't do that here So now my
It'll just bounce around.
bit will wobble around.
So we don't want to do that.
Nope.
So Jiggy.
I'm gonna jigsaw it.
Jiggy gets to play.
I'll use the 1-inch bit to drill through my backing plate.
We're gonna use some of our starboard that we still have. We still have quite a bit of it, actually. We didn't end up using near what we thought. Oh, Brady's ready to go. You should have on a mask and goggles.
I should have on a whole suit.
Yep, you're cutting through fiberglass. Suit up. Here, wait. Let's make it quick. Now we just need to get you some gloves.
Gloves. Found them.
Under the tarp that's blowing around and tripping me. All right, so now he's gloved and are you gonna hold your breath? I'm pursing my lips at him from behind the camera just so you all know.
What's up?
Nothing. Bottom paint share.
That marker did not do much. Battery's dead.
Sorry. Well, you can swap it with a drill, which is why we're getting all the same brand.
This is the drill battery.
Oh.
The good battery's up.
Got it. Test fit. The sides, the top and looks good. I could see a gap at the top, but the side is not wide enough. Ooh.
Done.
Fits.
And then I think it goes this way to match that one. Yep. Sweet.
Okay, let's not. I can get it with my fingernails.
I was gonna try to push the thing through.
Oh, okay, you can do that. I thought you were gonna saw it to like, was like, no. Unnecessary.
Sweet.
Okay, cool beans. I'm gonna get back to sanding now.
Okay. I'm gonna work on cutting out the back end plate for this.
Yep.
Drilled my backing plate. Gonna go ahead and put that on and then lock it in place so that I can then drill the holes for the screws, bolts that bolt all this in place. So I'm gonna set the camera up.
I sold another shirt on Etsy.
Good. Good.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Exciting.
Good. want it to be match the one that's forward. Match the one that is for the AC unit.
Did you hear me?
No?
The one that's forward is straight and also follows the shape of the hole.
Okay. Yeah, match the AC one.
I'm gonna call that good.
Okay. Dang. Shoot. This isn't gonna work.
Why?
I can't put enough pressure on it to tighten it down.
No.
So,
I mean, I can try and hold it.
nope. I can't tighten it past where I had it. Okay, I'm coming out. Hey everybody, we are getting ready to install all of our through holes that we are replacing. The problem we ran into the other day was the screws that I picked, the stainless steel screws to put our bronze through hole to attach to the boat. I picked too short of screws, so we had to go to the hardware store and get some more screws that are longer, and now we're going to try to fit it up. And if it all goes well, then we'll start putting 5200 on everything and actually install it. But got to dry fit it first. So that's step one.
All the sanding. So much sanding. Something we definitely underestimated how long that would take. Hi friends, quick random tidbit. I'm sure that you can hear Brady sanding the hole right now. And it has to do with sanding. If you have your boat open, like your hatches and your boards and all of that, you know, they're like way up here. What's being sanded is way down there. But the flakes get into your boat. They will get into your boat. And you're not gonna notice it until you like wipe the table down, which I just did, and because I could see like dust, couldn't tell what it was, and then the rag was like blue from our current bottom paint that was being sanded. And just now, my computer that I've had sitting open, looking at it, it's like little tiny blue flakes all over it. So I'm gonna go with, especially if it's a really windy day, because I have not noticed this previously. Or maybe it's just because we've been doing a lot more sanding the last couple of days. But as a note of caution or warning to anybody else who didn't think about it, like me, it is going to get into your boat. So if neither one of you has to be in here working and the sanding is happening, then you should close the hatches, close the ports, close the boat up while you sand. Yeah, now I need to get work done, and I've been getting work done in the boat off and on as well. So we need it open, but yeah, there you go. A little tidbit for you. Now I'm gonna get back to work. Bottom is sanded, guys. Brady finished it earlier. All the way around. It's very exciting. Sanded, sanded. Apparently, they did previous blister repair that we did not know until we started sanding. And what's crazy is they didn't barrier coat it. They just painted it. Yeah. So, there we go. Very exciting stuff. Oh, there's our hole. Yes, the sanding's done. And he finished sanding like an hour before he guesstimated he would, which is really exciting. Now we're gonna do through holes, which he's currently digging out. Cleaning up maybe, but we're gonna replace those. Yeah. What's happening? We just had lunch. We just lunched. Oh, my back, guys, I heard it. It's not fun. Went to Wendy's for lunch. That's what's happening. Also, my shirt makes me happy. Brady's chatting. I left him chatting when I climbed down, so I'm sure he's already telling you what's going on, but it's time to do some through holes. Bronze for underwater. If any of you play video games, have you played Sid Meier's Civilization 6? It's Sean Bean, and that's the voice of him saying bronze. That's what yeah. You gotta be a video game nerd and have played that game to know what I'm referring to. Yep, there you go. Let's test fit this.
That's fast cure.
Fast Cure 5200. Got something in your beard.
Yeah.
Fuzz maybe? Oh.
Becomes tack free in 1 hour and cures in 24 hours.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't hang out, but...
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna cut this stuff a little bit bigger.
Okay. We can get more off at a time?
Yeah.
A lot bigger. And this is the 5200ing shirt. And the 5200ing pants.
It's the everything pants.
Yeah.
Okay. Trick is going to be not dropping this inside the boat.
Yep. Looks like you're icing a cake.
I am. It's a very delicious gluten-free cake. It's also sugar-free.
Yeah. And a little bit toxic.
I'm just going to fill in these holes a little bit too.
Yeah. Yep. Get her good. Are you 5200ing the correct side?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
My turn?
Your turn.
Okay.
Sit down first. fill in the holes.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. We don't want it to gloop so much that water can't come in. You know?
It's true.
Guess what? It's very windy, sorry. Thru-holes are installed. We will get paint for them probably tomorrow and get them painted to make them UV protected.
Is that better?
I was filming this on purpose. I was showing the UV. Obviously, come on. And then back here we finished this guy, which looks so bad I don't even want to show you because it looks a right mess. But there it is. There you have it. We weren't going to be priming? Bottom paint priming? What's the barrier coat? We weren't going to be barrier coating before this went in. So I thought it'd be a good idea to cover it in 5200 underneath there, because that was just like sanded bottom. So
Sandy bottoms.
I think it needed a little protecting, so we protected it. And yeah, this one is definitely stripped, so I feel bad if anybody ever has to take this off in the future. The screw. So they're gonna have a right mess getting it off if they ever have to.
They need to remove it.
Yep. Yeah, there he is. Brady was told to use 5200 like it's free. So there we have it.
Okay, everybody, we got it on there, and that was a pain in the butt. The backing nut for the back side of that is like this thick, so trying to get a wrench on it to stay, it's a pain in the butt. I was very frustrated. So, but it's done, we hope. No way to test it till we get in the water, and then you hope that it works, and if it's not working, then I don't know what you do. So we use a lot of 5200. Hopefully that'll keep it from leaking. We'll see.